All right, let's get right into it. If you've ever dreamt of taking that creative skill you have and turning it into an actual sustainable business on YouTube, well, you're in the right place. We're going to break down the blueprint for how to succeed in 2026. And it's about so much more than just uploading videos. We're talking about building a real, valuable digital asset. And this right here, this is the core idea, the big mindset shift you absolutely have to make. In 2026, you're not just a content creator anymore. No, you're a property developer. You are building digital real estate. It's all about strategically building an asset online that actually grows in value over time, establishes you as an expert, and keeps paying you for years and years to come. So here's the game plan for today. First, we'll dig into what digital real estate really means. Then we'll walk through the essential steps: choosing your niche, crafting your strategy, building those income streams, mastering the algorithm, and finally, the mindset you need to make it all work. Let's do it. Okay, so what does that even mean, digital real estate? Well, think of it this way. Your channel isn't just a hobby. It's a long-term business asset. Winning on YouTube in 2026 has nothing to do with luck or going viral by accident. It's all about having a clear strategy, a solid plan, and building something that's going to pay you back for years. All right, let's talk about what is easily the single most important decision you're going to make: your niche. It's not just a topic you talk about. No, it's the actual plot of land you're deciding to build your entire empire on. You get this part right, and everything else is built on a rock-solid foundation. So how do you pick your plot of land? Well, you've got a few choices. You can go for an evergreen niche, things like finance, business, tech. These are stable. The value grows slow and steady. Or you could jump on a fast growth trend, like AI or breaking news. These can shoot up like a rocket, but they might fizzle out just as fast. But honestly, your best bet, the absolute smartest option, is to leverage what you already know. Use the skills you already have. That's the real secret sauce. And this slide, wow, this just nails the point perfectly. Don't be general. Start super specific. See, a generic film channel, you're just a tiny fish in a massive ocean. But low-budget Bollywood filmmaking secrets, now you're the big fish in a small pond. You're attracting a very specific, very dedicated audience that is literally searching for exactly what you have to offer. Okay, so you've picked your hyper-specific niche. Perfect. Now it's time for step 2, crafting your strategy. This is where we actually build out your digital storefront and figure out what you're going to put on the shelves. Think of these 4 things as setting up shop. Your channel name, it's got to be easy to remember and easy to search for. Your banner, that's your big billboard on the highway. It should scream what you're about and when you post. The About section, that's your SEO goldmine. Pack it with keywords. And your upload settings, just set up some templates to make your life a whole lot easier. Simple. Now, when it comes to your content, think of it as a 1-2 punch. First up, you've got shorts. Shorts are all about audience growth. They're like little ads for your channel, designed to reach a ton of new people and bring them in the door. But once they're in the door, that's where your long-form videos take over. This is where the money is made. Long videos are how you build trust, how you provide real value, and how you actually convert that audience into a real business. So shorts are for growth, long videos are for money. Got it? And please, whatever you do, don't just start posting random videos. Your first 10 videos are absolutely critical. Here's a simple formula to follow. Make 5 videos that people are actually searching for. Think how-tos and tutorials. Then make 3 videos that tell a story and create an emotional connection. And finally, drop 2 videos that are a little controversial or opinionated to get people talking. This is how you launch with a strategy, not just hope. All right, now for the fun part. Step 3, building your income streams. This is where the whole digital real estate concept really pays off. It's not about just one paycheck. It's about building a whole portfolio of ways to make money. You see, most people think YouTube money is just about ads. But look at this. Ads are just one tiny slice of the pie. The real money, the real wealth, comes from all these other streams: sponsorships, affiliate links, digital products, services, you name it. Your channel isn't the business itself. It's the engine that powers all these other businesses. And let's be clear, we're talking about serious money here. Just look at sponsorships. Even with a pretty small niche audience, say 10 to 20,000 subscribers, you could be looking at anywhere from 5,000 to 2 lakh rupees for a single video. That's the power you have when you've built trust with a very specific group of people. So what's the big takeaway here? It's about turning your expertise into products. If you're a filmmaker, maybe you sell courses or templates or those cool let packs. Maybe you offer consulting services. Your YouTube channel is the proof that you know your stuff, and these products are how you cash in on that expertise directly with huge profit margins. Okay, let's tackle the big, scary monster in the room, the algorithm. Everyone wants to master it, but here's the secret. There is no secret. The algorithm isn't some complex robot you have to outsmart. It has one job, to give people more of what they already like watching. So if you want to master the algorithm, all you have to do is get really, really good at serving your audience. And this is the golden rule. The first 5 seconds are everything. Look at the difference here. Hello, guys, welcome back. Snooze. You've already lost them. But starting with something like, in Bollywood, 90% of people make this one mistake. Boom! You've created an itch that the viewer has to scratch. They need to know the answer. That is how you win the first 5 seconds. And while we're on the topic of what to do, let's talk about what not to do. These are the classic mistakes that kill new channels. Posting whenever you feel like it, jumping from niche to niche, copying bigger creators, being inconsistent, having boring thumbnails. Seriously, if you just avoid these 5 things, you're already way ahead of the game. Okay, last section, and this might be the most important one of all. Let's talk about mindset. Because all the tricks and tactics in the world don't mean a thing if you don't have the right perspective. You have to remember we're playing the long game here. This is about building a real asset, not just hoping to go viral. And you have to be realistic about the timeline. Look, the first 1 to 3 months, that's your learning phase. You'll be putting in a ton of work for very little reward. But if you stick with it, around month 4 to 8, you'll start to see some real traction, maybe even land some small brand deals. It's usually after a full year of consistent work that you can start seeing that life-changing income. Patience isn't just a virtue here, it's a requirement. And if you take away only one single thing today, please let it be this. Chasing views feels good, right? It's a quick dopamine hit, but it won't build a business. You know what it does? Trust. Building genuine trust with your audience, that's what brings in the money. Trust is the real currency on YouTube. So for your first 6 months, I want you to focus on just 3 things. 1, forget about the money, focus on delivering insane value. 2, forget about perfection, focus on consistency. And 3, forget about the view count and focus entirely on earning the trust of your audience. That's it. That's the whole game. So there you have it. That's the blueprint. You now have everything you need to go out and build your own piece of digital real estate. The plan is right here. The steps are clear. So the only question left is, what are you going to build?